Alright guys, I have been steadily walking for 35 minutes through just a bunch of open swamp and finally hit like a bunch of fresh sign. And I just saw one single black pig, about 60 pounds. He didn't take off running, but I'm trying to get at it as open as quick as I can while it's still cool, because there's some, looking for some thicker stuff on back in here. But look at here. Jason's hunting with me today. He's down there close to the river. There's a bunch of muscadines in there, and them hogs is wearing them out. But I'm trying to get to a little more hard to get to area. Hopefully it'll pay off. I mean, I got a pile of them and just got winded. One, two, three, four, five. Somehow I got out of sync with my on and offs on the GoPro as this all was taking place. So I missed the shot, but just stay with me. Well, all right, guys, we got us one this morning. Not a very big pig, but the way I cleaned this one, that's going to be a whole cooker. Yep, so another pig down with the Dan Spear Memorial Bow. And that makes two with it. Two, and that's a good eater right there. Sure is. I'm proud of that little pig. A lot of people don't shoot them like that, but that's a good pig to eat. I usually try to do them whole when I kill them that size. But anyway, I shot that joker. Had a hell of a stalk on it. Shot the pig. There was two of them. And ended up tracking it into a blowdown. It run out of the blowdown, went in another one. I got another shot in it on that second one, put it down, but it didn't go far. But I'm gonna start making my way back toward the boat now. My morning's done. There he is. It's in there perfectly. Alright guys, we are buttoned down, zipped up, everything feels pretty secure. Pick up my water bottle. I saved me just a sip. And we're gonna get out of here. The varmints got them a good gut pile. I got 2 broke arrows and got all my broadheads back, so that's a good thing. And we got us another pig in the sack. So I forget what number that is for 2025. I have to look in my book, but we're making our way out, and I'm not going to be trying to be quiet about it either. I'm on a mission back to that boat before it gets hot. It's probably about 9:30 now. I did 1.6 miles this morning. when I got on them hogs. And most of it was in absolute terrible walking. Just muck, swamp grass, marsh. While I was tracking that hog, I found a couple things I'd like to have showed y'all. One of them was another blow down water rope that the pigs had just been all in, destroying. And the other was a big old muscadine patch. Let me get me a bearing here. I need to go straight this way for a while. I'm gonna put this phone down and watch my steps and get back to the boat and see what Samco done. See if he killed another spider web. Golly. These spiders are the worst I've ever seen them this year. Boy, that is a sight for sore eyes right there, let me tell you. I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna take me a little dip, unstring this bow, call Jason and tell him, hey, I'll pick you up wherever you want to be picked up. But first thing I'm gonna do is open up this cooler. Get me an ice cold Callaway Blue. Thank you, Callaway Blue and Evan York. This is gonna be good. 1.6 miles each way. I'll get back with y'all in a little while. I'm gonna cool off, get this pack off my back. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this meat off real good. There we go, right there, guys. That's some fine eating. Show y'all this. Take these little hogs, got them like that, got the back half like that, stick it right in there, fold it up. And look at there, ice on the walls, buddy. Put my waters in here. My snacks up here. And we're good to go. That cooler is on 30 degrees. Can't see it because of light, but that thing is that's one of my favorite things I've ever had right there, honestly. But there he comes right there. Speaking of,
happening there, hog slayer?
he's back.
Hog in the bag for you, huh?
Oh yeah, I was just showing him that hog in that little cooler there.
Very nice.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's a very good way to go.
Did you have you a good hunt?
I did. I got into hogs twice, no shots. Once I got winded the other time I saw them and just could not catch up to them no matter what I did in that muck.
Yeah.
You know, stuck in their slip and slide, and they just got out of, you know, I couldn't find them no more. My back because I was done.
Yeah, when they get in that muck, it's impossible to catch them.
Yeah, but that one, I heard it again. I'm like, oh. So I just hunkered down. I'm like, I see it. He's coming. I'm watching him. All of a sudden, he stands still. I'm like, what is he doing? What is he doing? All of a sudden, he just goes, gone. I'm like, the wind must have got me. I had him at 18 yards. Yeah. So how far was your shot?
About 15 yards walking, and little pig hit it back. Had to track it down, and it turned into a Wild West show. That little rascal actually charged me.
Oh, no kidding. You found him back. You tracked him. He batted, got up, and he came after you. Huh? Little attitude in him.
Yeah,
I like
buddy.
him. Yeah.
But,
yeah, had a little punch to him.
Yeah, he did.
Did you put your knife somewhere, or did you lose it?
No, I just cut that hog in half. I was showing him how I'd done it, but
man, oh man.
We are gonna chill out a little while, folks, and we'll probably do a little more riding, cooling off. And
it is definitely hot. It is like stuffy, muggy hot.
It is miserable, but we'll check back with y'all later. All right, guys, we are back. Day after I killed a little red hog, and I'm gonna do a little catch, clean, and cook here for y'all. And what I've got, I just went out there and pulled the cooler out of the boat, and I'm gonna get all my stuff out of here. You see the little piggy still there. Look at the ice in this thing, people. Look at that. This is set on 30 degrees. These waters are barely frozen. There's my little piggy. He's stuffed inside. I got the ham stuffed inside the ribs. We're gonna break him out, clean him up, put a little mustard on him, and top him off with a little bit of barbecue rub there. And I'm gonna show y'all how I like to cook these things. But these small ones like that are really good to eat. A lot of people don't shoot them. I shoot them. I love them. I've been shooting them since I lived in Hawaii. And here a while back at the SGTP, we cooked 2 small pigs like that. We didn't put anything on them, just put them on the actual smoker. No mustard, no nothing, and we ate those things. Now those 2 pigs I'm talking about we cooked down there, I actually brought them home and scalded them, scraped the hide off, or pulled the hair out of them and cooked them. This one here, it's just, I just skinned it, hung it from a tree and skinned it. But I think I'm gonna start doing a little more of that actual hanging them from the tree. Man, sometimes that being bent over that long, my back starts cramping out there in the swamp. But anyway, we're gonna get this catch and cook started for y'all. I wanna say a thank you to Morel Targets and OB Brian, AKA Buckshot Lambright, for hooking me up with my Arkansas Bow Hunters Association jersey. Maybe one day I can get out there and do something with you guys out there in Arkansas. I love that state. Okay guys, I'm gonna do the best I can do to show y'all exactly what I got going on here. First off, let me wet down my table here. I am super impressed with these Bodega coolers. I bought that with my own money. Nobody's paying me, or I don't get it for free. I'm thinking about getting the big one just for keeping game at camp. I mean, man, I love not having to buy no ice. This time of year in Georgia, it is always a struggle. It's so hot. But you know, if I go to the mountains for 3 or 4 days bear hunting, a lot of times I just fill my big cooler up with ice. And if I don't kill anything, I have wasted a bunch of money on ice. So this right here, I just leave that cooler in the back, and I'm thinking about getting the bigger one. Bear with me, I gotta go over here and get a knife out of the refrigerator. But I'm actually thinking about getting the bigger cooler and just leave it and a battery in the truck. And I am no longer wasting money on ice, because let's face it, we know that we're always hopeful to kill something, take an animal, harvest the animal, however you want to put it, but most of the time with these sticks, we're coming back empty. Now all I'm doing is just trimming off this little bit of nastiness here. This is how I got the hog broke down. This is his hind quarter, back strap. I'm just cleaning up a little bit of this and that. But when you kill a hog this size, I'm gonna show y'all this. You got the rib cage and the front shoulders. It's gonna slip out of my hand. But what you do is you got this half and that half. Fold it up, stick it in there, and look at that nice little package. It goes right in your game bag, you pack, whatnot. Perfect. I've been doing that for years. But I tell you, it's so humid that when I'm skinning these things out in the summertime in the field, it takes a little more time to hang them and all that and skin them. But you really don't waste near as much meat. You get a better finished product. And I'm not bent over, man. My back will lock down on me. I'm just cleaning up some of this stuff. I cleaned this thing out good yesterday, washed it out in the river. Now, I'm gonna take my little hatchet here, and I'm not gonna cut all the way through, but I'm just gonna split that open just a little bit. See how that laid completely open? Perfect. Rinse that out real good one more time. Trim a little bit of this old jelly meat's what I call it. Try to get all that off if I can. That's usually what's got the dirt on it, that old stuff like that. That's your barrier. That looks pretty good. Give that one final rinsing and call that good. Okay, for the ribs, I'm going to take my hatchet and just split this right down the middle. I'm going to go ahead and cut this shoulder off. Nice broadhead hole right there. Ribs are good to go. I'm gonna just hang them right here over the chair. Do a little cleaning up on these shoulders. That's all the stuff you want off your meat there. Now guys, this is my scrap pile. Look at that, that's nothing. Nothing to that at all. Now what I'm gonna do is just pat it down lightly with some paper towels and put the rub on it. Try to get a little bit of that water out of there. I like to do this. You probably don't need to, but I always do. Thank you, Evan, for the Callaway blue. Okay, for the part y'all been waiting for. I'm about out of mustard, y'all. Just gonna give it a good rub down. Both sides. Okay, so what we got here is just a rub down with mustard. That's your 2 hind quarters. That's your 2 front shoulders. I'm gonna do the ribs the same way. But for now, I'm gonna open up and just any rub. This is just old rib rub. I'm just gonna give it a little dusting of this. And that's what we got right there. Now I'm gonna tote this over here and put it on the smoker. Guys, I've only got room for 1 rack of ribs, so we're gonna roll with that. Rub it down. Here we go. Okay, let me carry y'all over here and show you what we got going on now. I only had room for 1 rack of ribs there, but that's what we got. We got the hind quarters, 2 front shoulders, and 1 rack of ribs there. I got this smoker set at 250. And we're gonna shut her down and let her cook. So I'll get back with y'all when we pull it off and show you what it looks like. All right, guys, gonna pull these ribs off now. Little baby ribs, that big hole there. But I'm gonna pull them off and we're gonna give the hams and the back strap and the shoulder just a little more time. Just cut the smoker off. And we got up to 160 on those hams. I pulled those ribs off several hours ago and they were great. And here's what we're looking like here. Look at that. Now, that's worth eating right there, boy and girl. I'm gonna take this in the house. These flies is terrible out here. And we're gonna chow down. The juice is running out of that. Great flavor. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the comments. Y'all count your blessings. And we'll see you on the next one.